Hello, thank you for being here and welcome to this practice. We'll go ahead and get started with child pose legs. Our toes are touching and our knees are finding some space between one another, allowing our hips to face forward on our mats, and allowing the spine to lengthen. If this is not comfortable for you, you may choose to bring your knees together or swing your legs around to come and sit in an easy pose. Letting your arms naturally rest where they feel most comfortable. And when you're ready, taking a deep breath in through your nose. Relax the shoulders and sigh it out of your mouth. Letting your eyes get really heavy, or if you're comfortable, letting them close down all the way. Beginning to notice the rhythm of your breath as you breathe in and out of your nose, noticing what stillness feels like in the body, and coming to meet yourself on your mat with a sense of presence and a sense of curiosity about what's showing up. Allowing yourself to notice your breath exactly as it is, not trying to make your inhales longer or your exhales deeper. Just accepting how you're breathing today and whatever it is that you may be feeling. Taking a deep breath in as you roll the shoulders up close to your ears and then back. Exhale, bring the shoulders back to center. One more, just like that. Breathing in as the shoulders rise up. Exhaling as they find their way back down. Notice the length in your spine. From your child pose legs, begin to walk your hands in front of you, coming into a full child's pose. Taking a moment to rock the forehead gently side to side, beginning to give the skull a little massage. Perhaps rocking the hips side to side as you notice that range of motion. Finding yourself in stillness back in the center, begin to press your hands down into the mat, activating a little bit more as you send your seat closer towards your heels. Push your palms in, find length in your front body as your fingertips crawl forward, and begin to sink a little bit deeper in towards your heels. Breathing into the low back, and letting all of the air go as you breathe out. Inviting a deep breath in through the nose, letting the fingertips crawl a little bit closer to the front of the mat. And as you exhale, press the hands down, send the seat back even more. Beautiful. Take another deep breath in and start walking your hands back to come underneath your shoulders and pop your hips up, and let's meet in a tabletop position. Our hands are right underneath their shoulders and knees right underneath the hips. Waking up the spine by swaying the hips side to side. Perhaps it'll feel good to make some circles with your hips in one direction and then the other. Inviting any movement as well in the neck that feels good for you. Letting the face soften, letting the spine move. And begin to come back to a neutral spine. Taking a deep breath in Let your belly drop and get really heavy as you roll the shoulders back and away from your ears and lift your gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, press your palms into the ground, round through the shoulders, gaze down towards your navel. Maybe shifting the weight over the shoulders and the wrists. Inhaling, letting your belly drop and getting really, really heavy as you gaze up. Open your heart, notice the sensation in your belly and your throat. Exhale, push the ground away from you, let it all go. One more time, just like that. Deep breath in as the belly sinks closer towards your mat. Lift your gaze nice and high. Exhale, push the ground away from you. Gaze down. Coming back to a neutral spine in your tabletop position, go ahead and extend your right leg out to the right side. Think 3 o'clock. As you press out through the outer blade of your foot. Take a deep breath in, start walking your hands in towards the rest of your body. Lift them up over your heart, over your head, and exhale, bring your hands down to your heart space. Place your right hand right on top of your right leg, and a deep breath in through the nose as your left arm reaches up over your head, reaching over towards the right side of your body. Notice the opening on the left side body. As you slightly push the hips forward here, tuck the pelvis and push forward. Taking another deep breath in. Exhale, right fingertips crawl a little bit further down. Beautiful. One more, just like that. Another deep breath in through the nose. Belly, ribs, chest all rise and lift. And with the exhale, your fingertips crawl without losing the length in your spine. On your next inhale, cartwheel your hands so that your left fingertips are finding their way onto the left side of your mat, 9 o'clock, as your right arm reaches up and over, swim stroking that arm over the head. Breathe in. Breathe out, reach a little further with your right hand. Give me one more. Deep breath in through the nose. Shoulders stack. Exhale, reach a little bit deeper. Open up through that right shoulder, through that right hip. Take a deep breath in, roll that shoulder away, maybe lift the gaze above. And as you exhale, begin to round through the shoulder. Think about a cat-cow movement here. Inhale to open up, find expansion in the chest. Exhale, begin to round, gaze down towards your left hand. One more time, just like that. Breathing in to open the heart. Breathing out, rounding through the back. Great job. Plant your right hand down. Begin to walk your hands back to the front of your mat. Take a deep breath in, let your belly drop, your gaze lifts. And as you exhale, send your seat back towards your heels. Come into a version of child's pose. From this child's pose, go ahead and take your seat off of your heel and place it on the ground below you. Start walking your hands over towards the right side to frame your right foot and let your head kind of hang out in this half butterfly fold. Perhaps your palms face up towards the ceiling, allowing yourself to soften a bit more. And breathe. Breathe into the back of the right leg. Breathe into the spine. Just breathe. Bring your attention to the bottom of your tailbone. And with your next inhale, start to slowly walk your hands in towards your hips, rising up one vertebrae at a time. Returning back to a tabletop position with your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Let's invite a few more rounds of cat and cow to reset the spine. Taking a deep breath in through the nose as the belly drops, lift the gaze. Exhale, begin to push your palms, all of your fingertips down towards the ground, round through the spine. And a deep breath in, letting your belly get heavy. And let all of the air go as you push the ground away. Go ahead and extend your left leg out this time to 9 o'clock. Starting to walk your hands in towards the rest of your body, letting your arms rise up over your head. Let all of the air go as you bring your hands to the center of your chest in prayer. Your left hand finds somewhere to rest on your left leg. Breathing in, right arm reaches up and over your head. Noticing how one side might feel different than the other, and letting yourself be okay if it feels a little more tight. Taking another deep breath in, letting your left hand walk a little further down your leg. Right arm reaching nice and long. Notice from your shoulder all the way to the tops of your fingertips. Breathing into the spaces where you feel sensation. Right hand begins to find its way onto the right side, 3 o'clock. As you take a deep breath in, letting your left arm reach up and over your head, reaching really, really far away with your fingertips. And being present with whatever arises for you in this moment in time. Being present in a way where you're able to practice kindness towards yourself and your experience, and accepting wherever it is that you are right now. Beginning to soften in the muscles, but also soften in the way that you speak to yourself. Letting compassion be the leading force. On your next breath in, begin to gaze up and open up the heart. And as you exhale, round your hand down. We'll take 2 more rounds just like this, our variation of cat and cow. Inhaling, opening up. Letting all the air go as you round through your shoulders and your spine. And 1 more round. Breathing in, finding space in your heart. Exhale, round, gaze down. Planting your left hand onto the ground now, go ahead and walk your hands so they come right in line underneath your shoulders. Taking a deep breath, letting your belly drop and your gaze lift. And letting all the air go as you send your seat towards your heel, sinking yourself into a child's pose. Now you may begin to shift your seat off of your heel, letting your seat find the ground as you walk your hands over to frame your left foot. Let your chin tuck down towards your chest, round, relax, and let go through the spine as you find this half butterfly fold on the left side. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out, see if you can sink a little bit deeper into this pose by letting your torso melt a little bit closer towards your legs, or walk your hands a little bit past your feet. Wherever you are is okay. Yoga is not about touching our toes. It's about what we learn about ourselves on the way down. Bring your awareness to the bottom of your spine, to your tailbone area. Taking a deep breath in and letting this air help you rise up one vertebrae at a time, moving slower, moving intentionally, letting this pace be your own. And as you start to rise all the way up, let your hands plant down in front of you and bring both of your legs back into a tabletop position. Go ahead and walk your hands closer in towards your body so they begin to rest right on top of your thighs. Coming into a toe stand, pressing down into your toes. You may have to uncurl the pinky toes on both feet to get them a little closer to the ground to add a little more sensation here. Sitting up nice and tall, bringing your awareness to your breath. Taking a deep breath in, feeling belly and ribs expand. Hold your breath. Let it go. Ribs and belly come back in. Deep breath in. Belly, ribs fill up. Hold your breath. Side out of your mouth. Ribs, belly, empty out. One more, just like that. Breathing in deeply to fill up the torso. Holding at the top. And sighing it all out. Great work. Go ahead and slide your legs in front of your mat as you come to lie down. Letting your arms rest by your sides. Your legs get nice and heavy. Perhaps your toes fall out. Really allow yourself to take up space here. For the next few moments, there's nothing for you to do. Allow yourself to just relax, to let go, and just be. Gently start coming back to your body now. Noticing how your body takes up space. And noticing your breath. Perhaps inviting a few deep breaths into the lungs. Letting the exhale be cleansing, be emptying all of the air out. Inviting a full body stretch as you reach the arms up and over your head, point the toes in front of you. And as you breathe out, hug the knees in towards your chest. A few side to side to massage the low back if you would like. And gently letting yourself roll over onto your favorite side, coming into a fetal-like position. Experiencing a moment of intentional gratitude. May that be for your breath, for your practice, for your body, for whatever you would like. Letting gratitude be the anchor of your experience. As you're ready, you may begin to push yourself up into a seat. For a breath in, you may reach your arms up and over your head. And for a breath out, bring your hands to the center of your chest in prayer. Thank you so much for being here, for practicing with me. It was such an honor to hold space for you and your practice. With all of my love, namaste.